Hello again, my YouTube family and friends. This is me, Larry from LJ's Unboxing, and we're going to do something that I haven't done in a while. An unboxing video. Oh my god. Look, just because we're called unboxing doesn't mean we always unbox. But you know, it is what it is. So, tonight I'm using this awesome knife to actually unbox. Can you see that? Can you see that? Bud K. They make some of the best knives, and this is my unboxing knife tonight. So what I have here is a package from AliExpress. Now, as people know, I haven't actually done them in a while. This is actually my first AliExpress unboxing, as I normally do GearBest and Amazon and Wish, and yeah. So with that in mind, this is a phone that I tried to get off of Wish before, and the seller on Wish refused to send it. Now the official excuse or answer is that the phone didn't perform as expected. Now, that's the official answer that they sent. However, what I actually figured out is that they didn't have that many units to sell to begin with. And they sold out of them, and instead of pulling their advertisement, their offer from Wish, no, they went ahead and kept selling, and then once they couldn't send anything out, they canceled the orders and gave excuses as they saw fit. That's fine. Okay. Except I was able to use that money and put it together and buy another phone instead. Now, this right here is the phone that I tried to get then, a couple years ago. So, now I've seen a few people do this phone, and most of them were fine with some of the aspects, but not all of them. So, I always reserve my opinion for my own experience. So, as you can see, they are fans of lots of packing. And that's a good thing, because it protects my stuff and your stuff and everybody's stuff who buys from them in shipment. And it's awesome. It shows that they actually care. So, now that I got the packing off, here's the packing. I'll put that aside because you know how it is. You got bubbles to pop, and you're going to pop at least some of them before you throw it away. That's there so that I can pop them, or so I can share the popping experience. Now, mind you, it's no Dr. Pimple Popper, but it's still popping. Now, here's the phone. It is called the Vkworld S8. It is a Samsung Galaxy S8 clone, or at least that's what they say it is. But some of the specs are actually better, while a few of the other specs are worse. Now, as you see, the cover is like that, but they put the front cover on upside down. So what does it have? Let's see. It has a MediaTek octa-core processor with 4 gigabytes of system memory, 64 gigabytes of storage, Corning Gorilla Glass 4, running on Android 7.0 right now, but I'm going to see if there's an update when I actually get around to testing the phone out. Now, the rear cameras, as you know, the S8 has an 8 megapixel camera on the rear This one has a 16 megapixel camera on the rear, as well as a 5 megapixel depth sensing camera. And on the front, instead of having a 5 megapixel camera, it has 13 megapixel. Now, I might be off on the Samsung Galaxy S8 specs. However, I can tell you it's not as good as this, at least on paper. Now, if somebody wants to send me a Samsung Galaxy S8 for free, that's up to you. Of course, I don't expect it, and I will not hold my breath. Now, this has your standard 2G, 3G, and 4G plus 4G LTE. It's got Bluetooth 4.0, GPRS, so I can find my way around with it. Wi-Fi 802.11 G, and M, and this can be used as a hotspot. Now, unlike the Samsung Galaxy S8, which does not have a radio, this one does. So if I start running low on my data and I still want to listen to music, just use the radio tuner inside. Now, this also can support up to 120 gigabyte memory card. I don't have one right now for it. I'll probably get one. Depends on how I feel about this phone. Of course, this takes dual nano SIMs, and the actual Samsung Galaxy S8 only takes one. And it has the smart wake, the GPS, regular GPS, has Play Store. And here's the other amazing thing. 5,500 milliamp hour battery. This thing is huge. So I can tell just from the weight of the battery, this is one of the heaviest phones I've ever held in my hand. So now comes the unboxing, the actual unboxing, which is the whole point of this video. And the weight of the phone held down the box really nice. Now, this is the phone. I'm going to put that aside. What else do we have in the box? Underneath this flap, we have, well, it's a European power brick, which basically means that there's another power brick I will not be using unless I'm absolutely desperate. And in that case, I'll have to use my adapters. One of the adapters I have in my arsenal. So that is pretty much useless. Here is the USB Type-C to 3.5 millimeter headphone jack, so I can use my COS Porta Pro limited edition black golds with this phone. Which means, hey, I'm super happy about that, because God knows I hate just using those cheap little pieces of the cheaper headphones. I'm gonna say that. Here is the charging cable, which is USB to USB Type-C, and that's always a good thing. Here is my SIM tray removal tool, which I have so many of these, but this is a fairly decent one. It's better than the cheaper ones that I actually got from Wish for 10 cents a piece, or 10 for $1. Now here are your, let's see, manuals. I'm not a big fan of manuals unless I have a need for reading something about it to see what it supports, but that's fine. Now there's already a screen protector on the front of this phone, and on the back is a sticker that needs to be removed. And here is a spare screen protector. Now, I've never been a fan of these cheap plastic ones, so if I really, really like this phone, I will automatically upgrade it to a tempered glass screen protector. Standard. have it. This is the free case. Gotta love the free silicone case, but also this will be replaced. And of course, this, which you don't have a lot of companies sending you the little prop for watching videos on your phone. So, will I keep it? Will I use it? Will I put it on that phone? Only time will tell. So, with all that, I will, of course, use that case, and I'll put it in a box. Or I'll put the phone in the case. At least until I get a better one. So, now onto the phone. You slide that out of the bag. And you see, nice little sticker. And now, there's the camera right there. Gotta love it. And of course, it's supposed to be a bezel-less screen. Well, I can tell off bat, it's mostly bezel-less. So, I mean, come on. What do you expect for $113? I mean, Amazon wants a little more than $200 or just under $200 for this phone. But with AliExpress, which is Alibaba Express, they don't want as much. They just take an extra long time to get it to you, which is acceptable. I mean, it was free shipping. So, now for the most fulfilling action, most pleasing action of this whole unboxing. That was awesome. And on the back here, instead of peeling from the bottom like half the YouTubers did, right here, because there's a little tab. People need to pay more attention. And there we go. Awesome. But it looks like the glue, as you can see, for most of that back sticker remained. So this is, I don't know if I could say this is fulfilling, but it's an interesting experience to pull the plastic off and then have to pull the glue. So, what do we have? Well, one site says this is a glass back. Another site says this is a plastic back. I say it looks nice, regardless. Now, on the front, of course, you have, like I showed you, the camera. On the right side, you have the power button. On the top, you have the SIM tray, which there's where the SIM tool goes. On the left, you have the volume rocker. And on the bottom, you have the microphone here and the USB Type-C port here for charging. And, of course, headphones if you have an adapter, which this one came with one. And, of course, there's the speaker. And up top here is the speaker grill for listening to your phone calls. Now, I've seen videos where this right here and that speaker are tinty at best. But I'm probably not going to be using too much for the speaker. I'm probably going to more or less just use headphones or Bluetooth speaker or Bluetooth headphones. So, until I actually finish reviewing this phone, it's Android 7.0 phone, this has been another Larry's Unboxing, or LJ's Unboxing, and of course, I'm Larry. And if you like this video, please smash the like button and subscribe. And of course, you can also hit that little bell icon so you can see more of the videos as I make them. Which of course, I can't make a lot because, you know, I'm the only sponsor of my videos. And of course, this video being sponsored by the 50-year-old in the pot-shaped surfboard t-shirt. Yes, it is for medicine, but it's not that. So anyway, peace out, my YouTube family and friends.